before you leave this video, this isn't gonna be the whole video. This is just, you know, something I thought was cool, so I thought I'd put it in the beginning. It's gonna be kind of a long intro, but I got a lot to talk about. So, anyways, I recorded this a couple weeks ago. Quality's kind of crap. I didn't have access to my HD camera. I will in future videos. I promise you that. Alright, so first thing I do want to get into before we start the actual video is I respect all types of skating. I don't care what brands you ride or whatever clothes you wear. If you're a cool person, you know, I got nothing against you. So, I made this short video. Well, not really short, but oh well. I made it not to brag about the board. I just wanted to show off a little thing I made in my spare time with some spare parts. And I thought it was pretty cool, and so did my local skate shop. I don't ride it full time. I usually ride my longboard. This is just something fun, you know, want to do something different. My friend was also inspired to make his own version of this, it's admittedly better than this one. He used a penny nickel deck and some sidewinders. I'll make a video on that in the future, but yeah, what I'm doing right here to it is I'm just using a piece of duct tape and a Sharpie to kind of make a title for it. I kind of thought it needed a title. I mean, you know, people aren't sure really what to make of it, so I gave it a title. I know I spelled it wrong, okay, don't criticize me in the comments for that. Yeah, it's called it the Spydur because, you know, well, it kind of looks like a spider with the giant truck sticking out of it and the tiny little board. So, you know, I call it Spydur, and I spelled it wrong because, you know, why not put "dur" in the name? It looks derpy enough already. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Guess I'll just finish up with the tape here, and we're gonna get into the actual video. Right about now. Now. Okay, fine, one more slide. Let's go. Alright. Alright, now you get to watch some shaky, crappy footage of me riding the thing from a first-person view. Now, if this is too much for you, just skip ahead until you get to the still riding shots. I won't mind. So yeah, here's just some regular footage of me riding. It rides really smooth, turns really well, and there's even a bit of flex in the board, so that's great. Here you can see I go over up and down sidewalks, over blind dots, no problem at all. That thanks to those 75A wheels. Here I just I try to go for speed. You can see really in one of these shots how much I have to bend my knee since this thing has 1-inch riser pads. It takes a lot of effort to push, but yeah, I can get going pretty fast on it. Here I go for some sidewalk surfing. Sidewalks are definitely not my favorite thing to ride on this board. It's okay because the longboard wheels and of course the riser pads kind of act as a good shock absorber, but it's still not fun. It's like if you have ever ridden sidewalks on a regular skateboard or a penny board, it's basically the same thing. The tail lifts up okay to go over the cracks, but I mean, I would definitely rather just stick to streets if I could. Yeah, this part got a little windy, so you may have trouble hearing my narration in here, but yeah, as you can see, you know, I'm still going pretty fast on the sidewalks, you know, it's not too bad, but yeah, I definitely like sticking to streets with this thing. Yeah, but, you know, sidewalk surfing, better than a pennyboard, though. Definitely better than a pennyboard. Most certainly. Again, with the blind dots. And now here, I just put in one last clip to end it off of some getting up to some high speeds and carving really fast, because this thing does carve like a beast, as you can see here. It's a monster carver, but it does get some pretty bad speed wobbles if you get going pretty fast downhill, and that's what you're gonna see next is a downhill. So yeah, we'll see how that turns out. This isn't much of a downhill, but you know, it's what I got, so you know, this is basically just to show off how well this thing carves. You know, I almost got hit by a car, but you know, this was basically all I could get, you know. I had a lot of trouble that day. So yeah, you can see it carves very well. And yeah, that's really all I gotta show you. Now moving on to everything else. But I don't even know how to narrate, so enjoy music.
I'm so mad at myself for giving in to what I want. Never again. That feeling we felt, we called it love. You called it off, and I never been so mad at myself. I got this old girl, I know she's trying to play me. She's like a Honda, these days I drive Mercedes. She's a killer, try to get inside my head, try to give her wine and bread, but she prefers the blood I bled. Playing chess, ain't no way I'm going.
Alright, well that about wraps it up for this video. Let's see, I just got this extra footage. I decided to throw it at the end because I took it, and, you know, why waste perfectly good footage, right? Well, yeah, if it was this footage, you probably want to waste it too. But I figured I'd throw it in. It just kind of shows off the board, and it gives me some time to talk about what's actually on the board. Gonna run through it really quick. Gullwing 50-degree charger trucks. I think those are 1-inch Plan B riser pads. I have no idea, actually, but let's see. Sector 9, 78mm, 75A wheels. I have no idea what kind of wheels they are, but that's what they are. The deck is a Kryptonics Torpedo old school deck. Oh god, what am I doing here? Who even knows? Anyways, the bearings, they're just generic Sector 9 bearings. And, I think I covered everything. Am I missing anything? Default bushings, oh yeah. And I did this. You see, this is what happens when I get bored. I need to get a life, god. Shorty's 1-inch hardware, if anyone cares. But yeah, anyways, huge thanks to Jarek's Skate Shop. They supplied me with the only thing. Okay, that's another thing. I've only ever spent $10 on this board. Everything was made from spare parts except $10, which I used to buy the riser pads and the hardware to hold the riser pads. So anyways, yeah, huge thanks to Jarek's Skate Shop. I'd never buy from any other skate shop. Yeah, so I'm trying to put a website together, and it might work, it might not, you know. So if that's working out, I'll put a link in the description. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope this inspires you to make some awesome creations of your own. Alright, thanks.